Hi, welcome to this session of our program on accessing human rights. As you're aware, often many people suffer from adverse circumstances that affect their fundamental rights. Therefore, in this session today, we will learn the principles for filing class action suits under the Civil Procedure Code 1908, so that the people affected by the same problem can join forces to overcome it. To better understand this concept, we'll work our way through an example. Before we study the law, did you know that the Companies Act 2013 defines the term class action for the very first time in Indian law? But the concept of class action suit itself is not new. It is called a representative suit in the CPC. Other suits which are of public interest are also filed under various writ jurisdictions of the constitutional courts. For now, let's better understand class action suits under the CPC through this example. This is a suburban town called Nonemia, populated with young families, schools, hospitals, and other residential amenities. It is the responsibility of Clean Corp to clean the garbage every Sunday. But as you can see, the garbage has not been cleaned for over a month. The residents living close to the garbage want to do something about the stench and the diseases that is now spreading due to the stagnant garbage. Some of the residents decided to file a case against Clean Corp for the uncleared garbage site, which is a health hazard to the neighborhood. But they have queries about this legal action. Let us try to address their questions. Here is one of the residents of Nonemia.
What does a class action suit mean? How is it different from a regular suit?
A class action suit is a type of suit which is filed by one or more persons on behalf of a larger group of people having common rights and problems. When there is a dispute where rights of several persons are affected, it can be brought before a court of law as a representative suit under Order 1, Rule 8 of the CPC. Order 1, Rule 8 states that one or more persons having the same interest may instigate a suit or be sued on behalf of all of those who hold an interest in the matter. This can be achieved either by seeking permission from the court or by a direction of the court.
So, how can we file a representative suit according to the CPC?
Well, the CPC states the essentials of filing a representative suit are to ensure that 1. There are numerous parties to the dispute. 2. All parties must have the same interest. 3. There must be permission from the court to initiate a suit. 4. The court must issue notice to all the parties involved in the suit. A representative suit can be initiated by any of the class of people affected by the action or inaction of an authority. So any member of the class can file an application and conduct the same as a representative application after obtaining permission of the court. After the court permits the suit, it is the duty of the court to issue notice of the institution of the suit to all persons affected by the circumstances. All such members of the class are then bound by the decision of the case.
But what do you mean by same interest? Do I have to find persons with the same cause of action?
No. Note that a close reading of the legal provisions show that the parties do not need to have the same cause of action or the same transactions. In fact, the requirement under Rule 8 is that the interest between the parties to the matter must be the same. What this means is that you may want to institute a suit against Clean Corp for health reasons, predominantly because you're suffering from asthma and the stench is causing suffocation. A neighbor wants to file a case fearing dengue or malaria can be added to the suit because of the same stagnant garbage. Yet another person may have suffered injuries in an accident, having fallen over the overflowing garbage. You see, the interest in all these situations is that your rights are affected because of the same garbage. Therefore, rather than filing separate cases and hiring multiple lawyers, all of you can join together to file one suit against the negligence of Clean Corp.
I just found out that an application has already been filed against Clean Corp by some of the residents. Is it possible for me to join the same suit now, or is it too late?
That's a very good question, but you need not worry about that. In a class action suit, you can definitely join the suit as a fellow complainant even after it has already begun. Parties that hold the same interest in a case which has already been instituted can also join the suit. Rule 8.3 provides that any person who has an interest in the suit and on whose behalf or benefit the suit is being instituted or defendant may apply to make himself as a party to such suit. So now you should know the procedure to file a representative suit under Order 1, Rule 8 of the CPC. Such suits help the court avoid multiplicity of proceedings and is much more affordable for the complainants too. This brings us to the end of this session. Do remember to go through the text accompanying this unit to best understand the concept of standing before the courts. Thank you for watching this video.